Ooh, snorting? What are we snorting, buddy?
Shouldn't be anything.
It should
Whatever
be
that guy
lots.
was
Do you drug test your drivers?
Alright. I think I've got everyone now. Just need to get them into the other column. Who's the other one?
That's a great question,
rolling.
right?
What's this?
And we're doing a different format tonight, boys, so give me a bit to get used to it.
Yeah, you're fine, buddy.
So let me clarify here. We are running street stocks, UMPs, big blocks, and pro late models.
Pro late models and big blocks.
Yes.
No street stock.
No. Street stocks, big blocks, and conventionals, which is your UAEs and pro late models. That's what we're running tonight.
You just said
Yeehaw.
So no supers. I want to run supers, man. We've been dying.
Supers are 2 weeks away.
Oh, son of a bastard. Shit, it's over
2
ours.
weeks to the World 100.
Where's it at? Let me guess, Eldor.
Yep.
God almighty. Who would ever guess?
Supers at Eldora? Game on, baby.
You might. Is there any
Next week is Knoxville Nationals. That's all spring cars, and the week after is all late models at Eldora.
Hell yeah, sprint cars.
I'm out on the sprint cars. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you're Talents won't be in.
Yeah, Talents
Talents is like, yeah, I'm out
And then
on that
after
one.
Eldora, we have race the Spring Car Classic, and that's going to be all spring cars as well.
Count me out on that one. What's after that?
Kings Royal at Port Royal.
And
That might be 410s, possibly Super 8s, and maybe MKs.
Who's?
And in between all that, we got our title races, state title races and whatnot.
Okay, what was
Hey,
that last car
Talents?
class you said?
Quit being a little crybaby and run 410s.
What was the last class you said after the
Ooh,
sprint?
man, you pushing it. You gonna
Shut up,
poke the bear
too
tonight?
slow.
Let the man set this up, Talents, damn it.
Yeah,
I
Talent.
think I've got everyone. Alright.
Hey, guys, got a question.
Yeah.
Can, Rolly said he's gonna be in the chat in just a second. Is they're doing the A-main in that league right now. So, is it okay if we add Rolly to this party chat?
That's up to you.
Hey, Talent, just a heads
If
up.
he's racing in this, he can, yeah.
Well, it's gonna
Is he,
take us a while to do all
is he finishing up his thing?
here in just a few minutes, he said he's doing
Well
A-main
then,
now.
so he'll be have
I
time to
got
run
40
this.
people, 48 people, but 40 of them are all racing World of Outlaws. We can get a whole hell of a lobby in here.
This is good right here. I like the fact we're practicing.
Wolfie, do I need to bring an expert in here?
No, sir, you don't. We're good with what we got. I was just trying to help. I was just helping Ethan because he had 4, and I was like, well, I know that my guys are practicing in the league. In my league, I said, if you all right with it, I'll invite him over here, making to run this, and he was like, yeah. And I was like, okay. So,
Are you racing or not?
Yes, I am.
Right, your late nominations, I closed at about 15 minutes ago, something like that. Next time, please put your nomination in instead of just showing up, because it helps a lot when it comes to me setting everything.
My cards are all different numbers, just a heads up.
You gotta be difficult.
What's the numbers?
UMP's 12, Street Stock is 4, and the Pros 3J.
Wait, what?
What about...
I'm out here. What was
What?
the question?
UMP's 12J.
What is
Big block
12J?
modified V8 dirt. That's all I'm missing from you racing on.
What?
Your big
Big
block.
blocks. 4.
4 of us, okay. We'll,
Just said big
I hope.
might be getting another driver, so we'll just wait.
Yeah, I'm waiting on Rolly to message me back. I mean, if he's in the middle
Yeah,
of a
we-
main, he can't message me back. Of course, we all know this, but I'm sure he'll come over
Yeah.
here because he's.
Hey, I will say this: everybody that's in our league, my league and stuff that we're doing that was practicing to come in here. If you, like I told you just before you got in here, if everybody, whenever we get started, let Ethan do his thing. He'll tell you where to go, what to do, how it's working. Even if I'm not mistaken, even cautions and everything else like that, he'll tell you where to be at, what you're supposed to do, what position. But you just have to be quiet, because last time I was in here, there was too much talking going on. He was trying, but nobody wanted to listen. So, but he takes care of it all. If you'll just listen to him, all right.
10 for Mr. Wolfie, man.
So I'm just letting everybody that I brought in here know that's, you know, once we get started. Okay.
We got you.
All right.
Alright. Well, while we're waiting for Rolly, I'll just run through our normal league race procedures, whatnot.
I hate to interrupt.
Tonight we're doing a different format. We're doing hot laps qualifying. Normally what we'll do, we won't do any qualifying on the day. I'll put nominations out on the Discord, and if you want to stay in race, I'll need to grab your Discords after the meeting. I'll put nominations out for maybe 4 days, and then Friday, Saturday, one of the two, I will close nominations and put every driver's number into a randomized wheel, and whatever the wheel pulls is where you'll be starting. Obviously, with more drivers, going to be more heat races. So after that, on the day, I'll be reading out your heat order as you start. So when you hear me reading out a number order, that's where you're starting, so you got to be paying attention, boys. We've had too many mishaps and me having to read off 5-6 times at some stages. You got to be paying attention. In terms of heat races, depending on the driver count, we might do 1 or 2 heat races tonight, and then we'll have an invert of 6. So first heat race will be your qualifying order. So not qualifying order, will be the invert. So for example, we'll take myself, racing on dirt, firefighter, Tim, and Mad. So we were all in a heat race. We had our hot laps qualifying. For our first qualifying, say Mad got quick time, and we had an invert of 5, because that's the amount of cars in the heat. Mad will be starting at the back of the field for the first heat race, and then in the second heat race, he'll be starting at the front. We call it heads up. So essentially, as I explained, first heat, quick time is at the back of the invert. Second heat, quick time's at the front of the field. Does that make sense?
Is the second heat like your second series heat, or?
No, so each division has 2 heat races. But I know it can get a lengthy process, and as I've said to the boys that race in our league, some of the ones that have been here since day one, it might be confusing at first and it might be complex, but that's what we do down here in Australia. There's been times where we do 3-4 heats a night for each division. Take that up to 40-50 cars. That's at least 8 heats in the meeting. And it can go for a pretty lengthy amount of time. And I do try to cut it down, knowing you guys are in different time zones, probably early in the morning for you.
No, it's late at night.
Nope,
for us.
late, 9 o'clock p.m.
Right. Well, normally, because this is a big race. Next few weeks we'll be starting around midday here, so that's what, an hour.
What time is
What
it?
was it for you, an hour? 1:04, so we were supposed to start an hour ago. So 8 o'clock for you guys. That's for our big races. Normally we start at 2:30 p.m. Which is... What is it, 9 for you there, 10 o'clock. After heat races, the result from your first heat race will determine the features and whatnot. So, what we do, say we had a 10-car field. First and second go to a qualifying dash. Third, fourth and fifth go directly into the feature that will start behind the drivers that were in the dash. 6th, 7th, 8th will go to a B main or last chance showdown. We'll then take the top 2 from that into the feature race. Dash. So we had 40 cars show up for division, 4 heats of 10 cars. We take the top 2, that's what, 6 cars? 8 cars in the dash. Finishing order of the dash sets the top 6 or 8, however many drivers we have on the night, for the feature race. B main, as I said, we take the top 2. Laps for each race. Heat races are 10 laps. Unfortunately, you have to do 2 roll around laps in the game because we can't just do a straight 10 laps. And feature races will be 100% distance. Also thinking maybe having the B mains when we finally get to run 1. Around 50% to 60% distance, same with the dash. As Firefighter mentioned, we do our own yellows and our own calls. That is because, as I'm sure all of you know, the cautions in this game are screwed. They're pretty fucked. And to save us, having a missed call by the game or too many calls by the game, we do it ourselves. It can at times be controversial, to say the least. However, at the end of the day, we're all here to have fun and race and not get pissed because the game didn't throw a caution when it should have, or throw too many cautions. Now, as I said, we do our own roll around laps, so Diver Heat, we do not go off the green in game. You gotta listen to my calls as a race steward, chief steward. To when we go, same with the yellows. Restarts, I don't really talk about it that much with the boys. Late model restarts is Delaware double file. Sure, you guys know how to do Delaware double file.
Yeah, we got that.
If you don't know how to do it, I don't know what you've been watching. That's only for the late models. How down here we have a bit of a twist on our late model restarts. Second place car gets to choose inside or outside, and if you're in second place and you hear that, please make it obvious where you're going. Either go right to the top of the racetrack or right to the bottom of the racetrack. When a yellow is called, and it is at a late model, please stick in the middle of the track so that clear call can be made. Because otherwise, it'll take us 5 laps or so just to get lined up. Now, I know we can't count back laps, which is disappointing. However, if on a start we do not complete a lap, we will be doing a full reset. Red flags, they will only be thrown if there's a major issue with the lobby or if there's been a massive pile-up. any other circumstances, we will not see a red flag, even if single car flips on track. Farfighters, anything I haven't touched on?
No, you touched on a lot.
Alright. Beach races, actually, that's something I haven't touched on. Beach races, we are doing 4 wides. Normally, on a normal night, it would be the main division for that night. However, because it's a Dirt Nationals, we're doing it for all the divisions. When you're doing the 4 wide or even a 2x2 start, please keep your distance, try not to hit anyone, and judge. Now, for the new guys, unfortunately, due to the rule book, you'll be starting at the back. Whatever you set down in last qualifying will not count until I see fit for you to start in your regular starting position. It's just a rule in the book.
So when we qualify, they're going to matter.
They won't matter, that's right. However, it will be meant. It will be meant. I know it's weird. Normally, what we do down here, we have all the new guys go out in their own session to get used to the car and whatnot. But because we have 4 guys that have raced in the league since day 1, and 7 or 8 new guys come in and not know what to do. Unfortunately, that's just how things have played out. It is a rule in the book. Speaking of rules, we are running our Speedway Australia rules and regulations, so if you haven't had a read of them, I would suggest you read over the basics. The basics are pretty simple, really. And that's pretty much it. We'll wait for the other guy to get in, if he's finished.
So what do we do? Watch you for qualify and all that?
No, you guys will still do your qualifying. However, you guys might be in your own group. I still need to figure out if we're doing split heats or just one big heat. It's more than likely that we'll be doing split heat, 6 in each heat. Well, I guess how long does he have left in his speech?
We're waiting on Raleigh.
That's who we're waiting on. How long does he have left?
It sounded like that guy shot him once too. Why did it over to the cops?
I mean, if we had to start, check it fast.
Boys and girls in blue.
Alright. Alright, we'll wait for you guys to get back, and we will get started.
Alright.
Alright, Mr. Sanchez.
Alright, Chloe.
Wolfie, are you appearing offline?
Yeah.
You need to get over to the hospital.
I don't know. Just said that, I know. Why?
They're at 407 frames.
Why don't you check your messenger?
Let me go get my phone.
Who's calling us?
There's Raleigh.
The champagne bottle.
at the edge, yes, unless we get, you know, a 40 car show up, then there'll be some people that will unfortunately won't make it. I'm planning when we get enough drivers to have 20 in an A, and then any open spaces will be for officials, commentary, that kind of stuff.
But ultimately, it always comes down to the number they had in their mind from the moment they decided to fuck 'em. Yeah, sure, right? Yeah, yeah. You need to go somewhere.
Is everyone back? No, not really. We'll need to get your driver number and divisions that we're racing. You're racing.
For rape and aggravated assault. Okay. Yeah, I'm under arrest. Coming in.
Alright, 5 and
Gotta watch me. You don't like that.
is everyone back?
You're not smart after all. What you wanna do? Ladies and gentlemen, amateur hour.
We're gonna get this thing started. Alright. My name is Ethan, and I hold the current Speedway Australia Racing Officials card. It is my duty to advise of the following. Motor racing can be dangerous, your equipment could be damaged or destroyed, and you may suffer serious personal injury or worse. If there's any aspect of this racing that causes you concern for your personal safety or for that of any member of your crew, whether that concern be with the racetrack, venue, or the manner of which the race meeting is being conducted, it is your obligation to bring those concerns to the attention of the clerk of the course, race director, or chief steward. After doing this, those concerns are not addressed to your satisfaction, you are advised to withdraw from the race meeting immediately. Does everyone understand their rights and obligations?
Yeah.
I think you drivers will go straight into hot laps qualifying. Now we'll do 2 heats, 6 cars in each heat. And we'll go quick time on the front row for the first heat, second front row of the second heat. I'll just do back and forth. Yeah, so first we go 4 cars on the track at a time. So at first 4 cars I need myself, Firefighter, Wolfman, and SS2. Unfortunately, this is for all of the divisions.
I'll be right back. I have to restart my PS4.
Alright. So, myself, Firefighter, Wolfman, and SS2, you are all in the first round of heats. Not heats, round of hot laps. Qualifying. We'll do everyone for street stocks first, and we'll go over to everyone with the big blocks, so on and so forth, to get everyone done. Is there anyone that's going to be streaming this?
I'm streaming.
Who was that?
Pimp, Too Fat, Too Furious.
Alright, I'll get you to jump in. once we get in the lobby.
Pig pimping.
Yeah, we'll get you to jump in once we get in the lobby, and we'll get you to get the footage for the meeting.
That's fine.
So I need SS2, myself, Wolfman, and Firefighter. I'll send you an invite now, Pimp. Do not join till say you can, so you don't accidentally get into this session.
Hey Ethan, can you add me in there so I can watch?
Yeah, I'll get everyone in. The streams, I'll be able to link the link to the stream to the party chat. Pimp?
Yeah, give me 1 second, I'm doing it.
Yeah, we'll get that in and done, so everyone can watch. SS2, just when you're new. Yeah, there we go. Just give us a sec, Pip, I'll tell you when you can get in.
Oh, wait a minute.
So once we get in, everyone's spread out. We're gonna have maybe 4 or 5 laps for qualifying.
What?
Yep. Yep.
Hey Pam, look at your chat on YouTube.
Y'all get the
Fucker.
message?
Alright drivers, spread out on the track. So 7-11, you go round to turn 3 and 4. 7-11 to turn 3 and 4. I'll be on the front straight. Next car,
I look funny. How the fuck do I look funny?
Wolfman, come to 1 and 2. SS2, stay on the front straight. Is 7-11. We are lights. Checkered flag, boys. Checkered flag for hot laps. If we can we get those boys that left back in? They need to be in here to race.
We not going back over there? Hey, are we not going back over there? He seemed like a nice guy.
I thought